It's a process that's expected to take between 4 and 6 weeks. Built in 1959, the former St. Peter's Elementary School is now being demolished. The Catholic Diocese of London acquired the building in 2000. It's most recently been used as offices for members of the St. Peter's Basilica parish and some nonprofit organizations. But 3 years ago, the diocese made the decision to tear it down.
We recognize it's an expensive facility to maintain. There were some significant repairs that were going to come up on the building.
That included work on the roof, which would push into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. But the decision to demolish also came with complications. While the building didn't have a heritage designation, it sits within the West Woodfield Heritage Conservation District.
We worked closely with the staff at the Heritage Department in the city. We worked closely with the building permit department and with our city councilor. We had great support.
The diocese knows that this property that sits right along Richmond Row has value. The question now is what to do with the property.
It's a growing parish community. It's a very busy parish, St. Peter's Cathedral. It also happens to be our bishop's home parish as well. So it's an important parish within the diocese. So that's a major consideration for us, is whatever happens on that site, we want to make sure that it supports the growth of the parish.
Jardine says a sale of the property could benefit the entire diocese.
It's certainly a valuable piece of property. We recognize that. So anything that we do with it, be it sale, development, whatever happens, will be to the benefit of the whole diocese as well. We're a large diocese.
In the meantime, the property will be fenced off until a decision is made.
They started demolishing beginning of November of the old Catholic school here in downtown London. We're going to try to explore it tonight when the construction crews are gone. Very sad day for all the people who went to this school back in the day. But there you have it. A lot of the building's already gone. Pretty cool seeing it actually being demolished. Pretty cool. As for recording, it is November 10th, a Monday. If it was a weekend, yesterday they weren't here. There you go. I think it's a cleanup day, so I think they'll probably start tearing it down for today, but they'll come back and tear it down some more tomorrow. So we'll see if we can get in tonight. Those were all classrooms at once upon a time. Now they're tearing more down. See what's left after tonight, after today. There's the old church over there. They were kind of connected. They used this for a lot of church activities as well as a church school, Catholic school, for a long time. Until they didn't want to use it as a school anymore. So then it became something else, and then it became abandoned or vacant. And they didn't want to take care of the building no more, so now they're tearing it down. That's kind of how the story goes. Here's the other side. And the rest they haven't demolished yet. Hopefully we can get in tomorrow or tonight. This part they haven't demolished yet. We're going to try to get in tonight. hopefully find a way in through the fence here. I'm sure we'll find a way. Here's the very front facing Richmond Street. There's probably what was the front door. 506. Here's some bushes we use for great cover. I'll try to get in through there, but we'll see. There's a security camera right above, so we'll find out. Here's a beautiful church. Crazy architecture to this building. There are two churches on Richmond Street. This massive one, and then the one all the way down there near Dundas. So yeah, just thought I'd check this place out. There's already like a cop car, so we'll see if we can get in. It's pretty cool though. It's an unfortunate turn of events. That's where they used to hold the flag, I'm sure, actually, that little pole sticking up. So yeah, we'll see if we can get into this place. And yeah, that's gonna do it for right now. I'll see you when we get inside, hopefully. God, it's cold. Let's have one last look. It snowed, and it is bloody cold. Like, unbelievably cold. So, yeah, definitely gonna have to wear some hot gear tonight. Warm gear and warm clothes. It's a shame we couldn't repurpose this building to something else, but they'll build something else here, I'm sure. Apartment or something. So there you go. Demolition has begun, or has began long ago, a couple days ago. But they're demolishing it. The two big excavators, I think. There you go. Whoa. That'd be one hell of a job to have. Lucky person, whoever gets to use that machine. Yeah. Hey guys, we're back. It is 11 something. We are downtown at the St. Peter's Church, and right beside it is the vacant / abandoned what once was the St. Peter's Catholic school, which is on the other side of this church. The reason I'm not going closer to this church is they have cameras there and there. So this is as close as we're gonna get to the actual church. Take some cool pictures and stuff, but as you can see, there's not much. You get a ground view. People probably think I'm weird. There aren't many people out here. It's pretty empty, which is a good thing for our situation. So we're gonna kind of do a ground sweep, a perimeter sweep, and see what's going on in the surrounding area and scope out our best opportunity to get in. So yes, we'll be back. I'll bring you guys along with me. I'm by myself, so there'll be no Amelia with me this time, but I'm going to try to get as much good footage as I can to show her and you guys on YouTube. So there you guys have it. One last look at the St. Peter's Church. Really cool building with the great architecture. For all I know, this building could be 100 years old. I'm not sure. There's like a little plaque over there, but it's too close to the cameras, so yeah. Anyways, back to it. It won't be long before this place is gone, so I thought I'd come and document what's left before the whole building is completely erased. So we'll see. There's a couple vehicles. There's a truck over there I'm a little concerned about, but other than that, it's pretty quiet. So we're gonna see. The hallway looks pretty clear from where I'm standing, so yeah, we're gonna wait a while and then we'll go in and see, have an attempt to see if we can get through the fence, and yeah, wish us luck. Alright, we've made it inside. Let's not stay here for too long. Let's get moving. This is when I'm going to put my cover on when I get around this corner. Okay. Best to put my hood on so nobody sees me. Okay, be right back. Alright, let's make our way in. Holy crap. Well, I'm not gonna go that way. It's pretty... Wow. That's crazy. There's a basement and then a couple of upstairs buildings. Let's go upstairs if we can. See, maybe I should get my other light. Wow. You get my other light, I'll be right back. Look at all that snow. Wow. Alright, let's check this room out first. Wow. So this was the classroom. Wow. Oh, wow. There's even stuff on the chalkboard here. That guy's long gone. That tells you how old this place is, or kind of when it was last used. Wow, it was a bitch getting in here though. Wow, what a big classroom. And it has like this little pantry here with a sink. And then There's the plug with the cabinets. Pretty cool. You can tell the people have been in here. This has all been piled up. It's probably all ceiling tiles from the looks of it. They boarded it up. You can look out the window though. That's what it looks like outside. I can turn my headlamp off and you guys can see. And that's the church right there. Pretty crazy. They've got toilets in here, even doors. There's a women's bathroom door there. I don't think we can get over there, but I'll try. These are doors themselves. Try not to make too much noise because there was a police car a couple of kilometers over, or like a little bit over from this building. There's the erasers. I'll have to take some pictures of in here. Little trash bin. And see. Crazy. Yeah, without this light, my phone is pretty bad. I was hoping to have a GoPro by now, but funds are kind of tight. So, and this was kind of planned last minute. There's the fire alarm sign over there. I can see if I can zoom in. It's over there. I don't know. Yeah, my headlamp isn't very bright. It is very dark in here, so if there's a lot of noise from my footage, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick picture or a couple of this room before we progress on. So here you go. This was room 104. St. Peter's Cathedral. I cannot read that, but it was a parish center. Might have been in French, I'm not sure. Anyways, that's where we came. So we'll see what's in here. Pretty much the same. Like ceiling stuff all over the floor. And a heater box. People are just being loud outside. I got worried for a second. Yeah, there's a couple toilets. This was another classroom, just like the one we were just in. There you guys have it. Alright, let's move on. I don't want people seeing me. It's an old soap dispenser. Oh, they really tore down a lot of stuff in here. Ooh, there's an old hockey stick. Table. And that's pretty much it. Nothing really else. Not much. These were probably just storage rooms or offices, I'm not sure. Not much. This is probably another classroom. Oh no, it's not. I don't know what this room was. Probably just an electric room. Yeah. There's a water tank heater. That's pretty much it. Craziest Halloween stag and doe. Oh. pretty much emptied out. Not much. Got a battery thing there. Alright. Progressing onward. We are getting closer to Richmond. We came in from the back. And it's pretty much all demolished. Not really seeing much. Not even really using I'm not really using my tripod because there's really nothing to see. There's the stairs. See if we can open that in a minute. Oh, here's another big ass room. A lot of water. It's a good thing I wore my boots. I'll take some pictures in here. Probably not going to be here long, actually. Yeah, I should turn my light on brighter. Not much. Alright, there was not really much to see in this room, so I moved on. It's all been emptied and pretty much like ripped dry of anything. There's really nothing much. I think most rooms are pretty much empty. Wouldn't even know what they were before. I don't know how long they've been demolishing, but they gutted this place pretty much to the bone. It's another water tank or water heater. And really much. What's in here? Oh, this must have been the gymnasium. Wow. There's the basketball hoops. Oh, so this was the back, and the other side was the front. Still a couple things to see here. There's an old volleyball. And a floor, I don't know, a custodian thing to wash the floor. This place has pretty much been gutted. A couple of remnants, though, of what it was before. I'm sorry if this is not a good quality, as much as I'd hoped. Here's the door. There's an old desk. Reminds me of the ones I had at my school, exactly. Anything in it? No. There's an old wheelchair. Or desk chair. Go back to... So, there's not much, really isn't. Not really much of a point even video while taking pictures. It's been gutted pretty damn well. Cool little beach ball though. I wonder what's over here. This was probably storage over here. There's an old projector. One of those school projectors. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Yeah, this was storage. It's where all the chairs would be put. Stacked. There's all the tables, I believe.
old paintings, flowers and stuff. What a shame. It's nice flower pots and old snowmen, and I'm sure the kids made those. It's a shame. There's an old birdie for tennis, or I think it's tennis, or badminton, I'm not sure. It's been a long time. Almost a decade since I've been in school. What a shame. Definitely have to take some photos of this room. What a shame. Yeah. It's a real shame. Anyways, progressing onward. You can see the ceiling vents. Big ceiling vents. Here's some old lockers that they left behind. Probably the only ones left. An old toothbrush. What a shame. Like a foam. Looks like a dodgeball. Leftover stuff. Looks like air conditioning stuff. Another storage. Some hockey sticks. Whatever the hell this was. Little stage platform. Some old dodgeballs. And there's some volleyballs over there. A lot of. Oh yeah, I'm right. Those are dodgeballs. The exact ones that I had in my school. It's also a stack of recycling bins from the looks of it. Those could be sold. Such a shame. What a shame. Alright, I'll take some photos and we'll move on to other parts of the building, I guess. Wow. What a shame. You guys can barely see anything. It's a shame. I'm trying my best. Alright, well, I'll take some photos and we'll be back. Wow. It's a shame. I'm trying to get as much of this place as I can. See if I can get a picture with my phone, like the one side from the other. A lot of the rooms are empty, so we might head down to the basement or might make our way out. Hold on. So yeah, we're gonna make our way out. I tried to show you guys as best as I can of the gym, and there's a shoe. Maybe it's a sandal. Anyways, let's keep going. Want to get back soon. Here's another ball over here. Another dodgeball, I think. Everything's been destroyed. Totally gutted. Alright. Let's see if we can get upstairs. And if not, we're gonna head down to the basement. Alright. Wish there was something we could put against this door. But It's all water right here, so just let it shut, I guess. There's another entrance. Here's the stairs. Alright, we're on the second floor. Doesn't go higher than that. And it's looking pretty empty. I am not going up there. Because look at the wall. Pretty much empty. There's this room. The table. Look at the ceiling. The table. Not much left. Just an empty room. This little claw, like cubby thing that used to be a door. Anyways. Anything in here? One hell of a room though. But no furniture. It's all been gutted. This room looks interesting. This is room 204. With the still has its chalkboard at the front. And I think the smart board would be there, but I don't know if this place had that. A couple of fridges. Ooh. Oof. Oh god. Let's close that. What's in this one? Okay, nothing. Nothing. That one's been cleaned out. There's a little toddler chair. Whew. That was smelly. I'm gonna change my lighting because it got bright. You guys can see outside. Here's what they've demolished. I'm sure an air unit used to be here or something. Maybe it was just electricity and you could charge your stuff. I'm not sure. Here's their sink and pantry. There's a church over there. Here's where they'd hang their coats and stuff. That's pretty cool. There's another fridge over here. It's all been tipped over. It's over here. Can we even get in here? We can't. But making a shit ton of noise. There's their intercom system. There are people out there partying, so I'm just gonna turn this off. There's mats and chairs. There's a whole bunch of drink stuff. Jesus. A bunch of kids' toys. Pill bottles and stuff. There's outside. There's people partying right there. Alright, let's not stay in this room for very long because I don't want them to see me. Whew. All right. See if we can get this will all be torn away by tomorrow. I think these were the bathrooms. No, these were more classrooms. I don't think we're gonna get any closer though, because this is pretty dangerous. So lots of Pepsi bottles. What the hell? Yep. As far as I'm going, but I'll take a picture though. Alright guys, so there's the machines. And there's the end of the road with all the toilets. So we're not going to go any further, but this was 203. And that's what they were removing. So anyways, let's get out of here before we are seen. And check out the basement. And I think that's it. It wasn't upstairs. We can try it. It's probably destroyed. Gotta check this whole building out before we leave, because we won't get the chance again. Turn my light off. So there's the roof. Pretty fucking cool. This is cool. Wow. And there's the park. Wow. I'm not going any further than this because I don't know how structurally sound this is, but there you guys have it. Explore the rest of the roof, or the last third floor, and then we'll get out or take some photos. this one last time for you guys. And you guys have it. Anyways, virtual courtroom. Wow. And this room's just gone. Just gone. And I think that's gonna be it for the third floor. Wow. That's sad. Wow. This was a fire hose. All right, well, we'll go back down and we'll see the basement. Here's the roof. I would go up there, but that snow there, and I just don't know how the roof looks and how it feels. And this is an old building, so I don't know. Just not gonna risk it. So yeah, let's head downstairs. Alright guys, we're gonna head out. Or we're gonna check out the basement first and then we're gonna leave. So let's go do that and start making our way out of here. Show you guys this again. It's an old coffee machine, I think. So yeah, that's where we were. This is the second floor. Go back down to the first. There's an old statue. Anyways, let's continue. This looks like it's in worse shape than the other one. I'm pretty sure this is the way we came in. Yeah, it is. So there you guys have it. The old St. Peter's Catholic School. And the logo probably was right there once upon a time. An old mirror. Take some photos and then we'll head down to the basement. Actually, you know what? We'll just go to the basement, then I'll take photos. If we can get down there anyways. I believe we can, so we'll make our way down, and then we'll leave. There's some old desks down here. I'm not even going to try going to that. Probably empty. Oh, wow. I'm not going to stay down here for very long, but there you go. Kind of just make our way through and then out. So here's some pipes. Here's the old desks. And chairs over there for assemblies. So yeah, make our way out of here. Oh, there's an old floor waxer machine. That's got to be old. A stack of chairs. Some old newspaper with some glass. It's unfortunate that all this is going to be destroyed. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to take some pictures. Meet you guys back at the stairs. Alright guys, we're gonna make our way out of here. It has been fun to check this place out. I've been wanting to for a very long time. So yeah, we're gonna make our way out. Hopefully we can get out properly. Okay. See if I can shut my lights off here. Alright. There's people there, but alright. Let's make our way out. Alright. Alright, this is where I gotta duck because there's a camera right over there. Let's make a run for it. Okay, right now. Whew. So that's gonna do it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care, stay warm, and peace. Take care and have a good night, guys.